Alright, YouTube. So we have a YPPERLIG table from IKEA that we're going to be putting together here. First thing you want to notice is that there are 2 boxes to this table. So if you only have 1 box, you're only halfway there. Make sure you get the other box. So what I'm going to do here is start out by unboxing everything, getting everything laid out so I get like a bit of an inventory and a bit of an idea of what I'm looking at here. Get all my hardware out, and then we'll take it from there. Seems to be a lot of open space in this box. Got a bit of hardware there. Legs. Empty. Alright. Guys, if I'm laying stuff outside of the view of the camera, don't get upset. As we need it, I'll bring it back into view of the camera. I'm just laying stuff out so that I get an idea of what we've got going here. And here are our instructions. I'm going to set those aside for now. Lay this off to the side. Let's get this next box open. See what we've got here. Part of me wants to use a knife here, but I know it's not a good idea. I'm folding. If you're going to do this, make sure you're very careful. Oh yeah, the table top is right there, so yeah. Would not recommend using a knife there. Oh my goodness. Okay. Just tear it open like an apple. That tabletop is right there. You definitely don't want to scratch that. So for the time being, I'm very carefully going to lean these up against the wall. Looks like we have more instructions here, although I don't know if they apply to this build. I don't know why they would be in there if they didn't, but they seem to represent what was in this box. So that looks like it was all, it looks like everything that was in this box. Let's get rid of this thing. Give us some good work. Alright then, so the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and get all my parts out of the bag and just get them sorted out. I like to have everything laid out and sorted. I'm going to do that right over here, off camera. I'd like to have all that done ahead of time. That way I can just grab parts. This actually looks like it's going to be a pretty simple build here. Okay, so according to the instructions, the first thing you're going to do is lay down these 3 table sections. And actually, I am going to go get a moving blanket to put down here because I don't want anything that may be on the floor to scratch the tabletop. So you'll notice that one side has holes in it and the other side does not. You want to place the side that has the holes lying upward. I'm just going to push them all together like that. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take these bad boys, lay them across, and we're going to secure them down using these screws here. And for that, I'm going to use my drill driver. Another thing you want to do is make sure that these boards are lined up straight at the edge. A good way to do that actually would be to grab this, just kind of push up on it. I don't have to level it all out. So it actually looks like there's going to be a bit of a gap between the boards with the way these are going to fit on here. Believe it or not, I think that kind of surprises me. You wouldn't think that's the way it's supposed to go together, but that's the way it's going together. So your next step is you're going to grab this bolt and this anchor, and you're going to use that, get this out of the way here, to assemble your legs. So you've got one end of your leg that's angled, one that's cut straight. So the one that's cut straight, you take this piece here, drop it down in that hole, again making sure that the line is sticking up. You're going to grab one of these bolts, and you're going to slide everything up into position, and then attempt to get that bolt started in that threaded part, which magically enough I think I've already done. Let's see if we can tighten it. Yes, there we are. It seems like it's going to be difficult, but as long as you have the line facing this direction parallel to the wood, it actually lines up pretty easy and pretty quick. And drive one of them screws in. So another thing to note is that there are actually two different bolts here. One is pointed on the end and one is not. The one that's pointed on the end is a little bit longer than the other one. You want to be using the pointy one here. So those, yes, actually thread in pretty easily. That little pointed tip helps to get everything going. Take your legs and you're going to attach them to the tabletop. So I'm going to move this one out of the way for just a moment. I'm going to grab my other bolts, the shorter ones with the blunt end, and my Allen key. I'm going to flip up these legs, move them into the proper position, and then bolt them down. So in the center beam here, you've got two holes. Obviously, for this one, you want to put it on that side, and the other one will go on the other side. So I'm just getting started by hand. And I'll tighten them down with my Allen wrench. So that's one set of legs. And the other set. Once I have each one of these bolts started, go ahead and tighten them down. Now all you do is attach the little feet to the bottom of the legs, and then it might not be a bad idea to have someone help you flip this table over. It is a little bit on the heavy side, so having a helper would definitely be the best practice in this case. Alright then guys, you have yourself a table put together. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I have lots of other videos on building IKEA furniture on my YouTube channel. So if you go check that out, you'll see plenty of those. I also have how-to videos on how to repair stuff with cars, various other activities around the house. So check it out. Thank you very much for watching, YouTube. Everyone, if you enjoyed today's video, I would invite you to go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below right there on the right-hand corner. And if you felt that the products in today's video is something you might like to own yourself, there's a product link right up there to the right, upper right-hand corner, or down in the description will be a product link for you to purchase the product as well. Thank you very much for watching, YouTube.